the team Web Nirmana, and they're going to pitch their idea, Work It.
Good evening, everyone.
Are we good? All right. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lankaratnaka from University of Colombo School of Computing. So in here also I can see a lot of undergraduates. So being undergraduate, we have some sort of common problems. So one is that is being 19 years old, being 20 years old or 23. So we are unable to help ourselves financially, even a little bit. So that's the main problem in Sri Lanka, especially in Sri Lanka for undergraduates. So I have seen some of my friends trying to leave their higher studies because of this financial problem. The main reason is not because they don't have time. We have time as undergraduates, but the thing is the time amount is not regular. So tomorrow we have lectures from 3 to 5, in Monday to 10. So it's very hard to do a part-time job. So what we are doing is we are integrating a simple web application to solve this problem. So we have Web Nirmana and Danushka Hera in our team, and Work It is a web application to post and apply for part-time working opportunities around your place. So what we are going to do is we are going to match those opportunities out there with the university students. So Work It is so unique because not only the jobs like web development and article writing. We are trying to give jobs like car washing, babysitting, and pet walks, which are found around these major cities. So these kind of jobs are not often found in popular websites like top jobs. So that's the main thing that we are going to tackle. So, and also as example, so from January onwards, most of us get vacation. So we know that there are job openings in Pizza and some other shops for these seasonal days. But there is no proper platform to get those opportunities. And in August, most of us go for interns. So who know the intern openings that we are going to find found in August? So what's the website that we are going to look for the undergraduate students? So those things are very scattered. So that's what we are going to get all those opportunities for one place and help our undergraduates to do their studies while helping themselves financially. So being 20 years old, they don't need to ask from their parents every month for pay for their rentals and pay for their tuition fees. So our target audience is undergraduates who like some extra money, and also business managers like from big shopping malls, Pizza Hut and Burger King, and also people who need some little help, like people who change their houses and those who need some help in driving and babysitting or something like that. So this is how we are going to acquire customers, especially using social media and target advertisements, and also through Facebook pages, which are very popular with undergraduate students, and also by direct contracting regional managers. So we need some sort of help to facilitate this using social media targeted advertisement. It's some sort of costly. So that's what we are expecting, especially to do the marketing. We need some help in financially. And also the revenue model is, so we are going to advertise a space for companies, and also we are going to charge a fixed amount of transactions that happen through the platform. So we have studied some sort of platforms like Upwork.com, Freelancer.com. So they are doing this very successfully. They are taking this transaction fees through for the things that happen in their platform. And also, if we go for the advertisement, so this is local search for part-time jobs in Sri Lanka. They have part-time job for students where the competitive is very low. We have around 100 to 1000 searchers in this particular niche, and also we have 0.34 USD per click, and also this is the international search results for part-time jobs. So if we could do this in locally, so we are going to implement on this in countries like Australia, where a lot of Sri Lankan students go for study. So after they go there, it's very hard to them to pitch, hard to them to find a job in those countries. So that's what we are planning. So we have implemented a demo, some sort of designs that we are going to start. So we would like to show it for the panel.
Put it like this. Right.
So this is the unpaged and to indicate like this, the search function is search from the location of and the category, and also from this platform there are two categories like the ones who do jobs and the ones who post the jobs. So they have separate create account and these are functions they can do as employees. They can create the job. So these are the form that they are going to do, and also they can manage these jobs. And there are functions like manage resumes, and they can read the previous jobs that they have done. So we are going to implement a rating system to avoid those some sort of things that can happen. So they can check the previous work that they have done and get the job done. For candidate also, we have that they can browse jobs and they can browse categories, and even they can create a company like that. Students can get together and perform some jobs. So we got that as special jobs that are washing and all. So it's very hard to find. It doesn't matter the place to find.
Yeah.
Hello, great presentation. How this application pick choose who is right for that job that is presented in application already? And what happens if, let's suppose at the same time, two applicators apply for the same job, and one is better, one is with lower standards? How application choose which one to connect with certain job? Do you understand?
Yes, so we showed that there's a special in that they can manage those applications. So they can view the profile of the applicant and see the previous work and ratings, and if they can contact them, and with previous jobs and previous ratings, they can choose the best suitable person. That's how the almost all the freelancing websites that in the world was like that.
Okay. How sure are you that our university students, your friends, are willing to do this kind of hard labor work?
So actually, this is not hard labor work. So the thing is, most of IB students do. Like web design and web development. So other students, even in other countries, they do sort of things like washing a car is, not so hard labor work. So
Not one car, but if you have to wash 10 cars at a stretch, that's that's tough work. Okay, let's say for example, a lot of our students when they go abroad, they wash t-shirts at restaurants. They have to wash dirty plates. Are our students willing to wash dirty plates at our hotels, at our Nana's shop, at all these places? Clean toilets, wash clothes, help bathroom. Our friends, are your friends willing? Have you done a survey?
we have implemented a survey. So we can show it for you. So we didn't launch it yet, but we have created a survey. But I personally know, rather than stopping their studies, they can do those kind of jobs even for 1 month or 2 months. So I'm confident about that. So I have personally talked with them. So we don't have. If we have financially, we can help them. So not only contribute their studies, but for there are some students those who send the Mahapular for their families. So those kind of students will do those jobs. So and also some students do those kind of jobs, some hard labor work. So I think so. The platform like this will help them even to regulate those kind of jobs rather than going and doing for a low amount of money.
Two questions. So there was at another competition, someone was doing something very similar to what you guys are doing, right? Did a market survey, and they found out that university students don't want to work. So who's lying, you or them?
I think they are lying. So,
but they had results. They had 320 odd people who are university students who have replied to their survey. You have 0. Do you have at least one?
I personally know about.
Personally knowing in hurry, I'm asking, do you have the stats?
No, not yet.
So you guys need to do your market research. Second thing is, you guys are referring to freelancer.com, Upwork and all these guys, right? Have you used those sites? So most of those jobs are like things that you can do online, people can look at your profile, right? For example, take a car wash job. How am I going to evaluate you whether you are good for this job or not?
Even in those platforms, so the one who gets the job done do the evaluation and they just put a paragraph about how they did work, how much they were respond, how often they respond, and like that. So in our platform
That is for technology related work, graphic designing, stuff like that. You are talking about home-based small jobs like our pet box and stuff. How?
if he did the work successfully, so we can, so the person who get the job done can put a review like he came on time, he did the job very well. So if it's a car wash, he washed the car very well. So I'm recommending this for other employees out there like that. So not very regular margins, but as general. So we can say the work is nice, work is neat, So, and also in those Upwork and other platforms, they can upload their previous work. So employees can verify this. So
Last question is, what happens in most of these skill-based labor platforms is that the person who is doing the job gets connected to the person who is giving a job, and the payments go offline, and then you guys don't get anything.
that's that's happening even in large platforms. So we sometimes talk after that we are not using the Upwork platform, we are using Skype or something like that to do the transaction and PayPal. But so these jobs, not they are kind of quick jobs. So if we want to go for a ride and we need a driver, so if he is not if he is busy, if that student is busy, he can just come and use our platform.
That's when you want to repeat the job. I'm saying in one job, if I pay you directly cash, if you're the person who is going to work for me, I pay you directly cash. How is, if he is the platform owner, how is he getting money?
If we collected the money directly, the thing happen is so after the payment is successful, only the person can get reviews and ratings. So if we did the job directly, so their ratings get down and they are not get recommended for other jobs. It's same in other platforms, because if I collected money using PayPal or something like that, so Upwork people don't allow me to put ratings, so it's marked as incomplete. So it will dramatically drop down my ratings, like 1 star out of 5 or so. If the person got like that, so there's no more job for him.
So this is in freelancer and all that, so you have the daily rate, like hourly rate. But here you are specifying from the demand side where you say, okay, I'll pay you 500 rupees to walk my door. But so the bidding party has to take up on that depending on the location base. Am I correct?
So
do I specify the amount to be paid?
the standards come with the demand. So if normally, so when we are posting a job like that, so if it's walk in a dog, so there are some sort of fixed amount is suggestion, the price that you should pay. So that's the same thing happening in other platforms also. So they can the applicant can view other persons, those who have paid the same amount for this person. Is it good to do this job for this amount of money? Something like that. So you can put even 100 rupees. So it's their willingness to apply and do the job. So they can compare. So I'm doing this for 100 rupees. So see, there are other the same job doing for 500 or 650 rupees around my location. So that's how it's going.
You get to compare the other jobs available also. Okay. Thank you.
All I want to say is that if you can actually pull this out, it's huge, right? It's really needed, not only because that it generates revenue for the students, but it also gives a real life experience on what the workplace is like for the undergraduates. Right? So it's very good. But I would really suggest that you first check the interest of the students, and then if there's not that much of interest, then as Arvind said, how can you raise the interest? Because you have to solve that problem. And then also focus on some sectors, not only all the sectors, but focus on some sectors that in Sri Lanka, that we have a huge problem of not having enough work labor. Because then there's definitely a demand. If you can fill that demand, then of course it will fly. Thank you.
Thank you.